All right, hi everybody. It's Sunday, February 27th, um, 2022. The latest little toy, and I've got plans for this. Like I got plans for all of them, but you know what? I don't drink anymore, so you would think that. I think it got worse with the vehicles. But you know what? They're just stuff. Don't ever hold them so tight that you can't let go of them if God tells you to. But started pressure washing it and ran out of gas. Drug it all out here. So what you can see how much of that green crud that's on here. That was on the Diamond Rio too. It's just moss and stuff. And anyway, I think it's so ugly. It's beautiful. You know what? Kind of like me, big and ugly, and beautiful. And you know what? We're gonna basically put an 8-foot old bed on here off of 60s, 50s, and the fenders from 55 to 66 is what I got right now. And if I could find the ones for a 67, I'd put them on, but they're kind of pricey. Well, anyway, but she's all filthy right now. We're gonna clean her up, but she's complete. So got to get her all hosed out. But basically, we got a 350 small block Chevy in here, and this is an interesting story. I'll fill you in later, but that was apparently some municipality's way of getting around replacing the brake booster, and apparently it works. It's an old sprayer, and they pump it up, and I don't know. So I don't know why the brake boosters are cheap. So I'm gonna change it, obviously. But I had to show people this. But she's got a 350 Chevy in there. It's been soaking with Marvel Mystery Oil for a month or two from the guy I got it from. And I just got this brought up here this morning. Another gentleman that owns a business that we made a deal, and he went after it for me. So this is one of them I didn't actually have to go get myself for once. And from what I understand, it was kind of a headache because there was still a lot of ice where the guy that lives at the goat trail down to his house. Well, anyway, thank God I didn't have to deal with that for once in my life. I mean, I've had my share of fun trips that always end with something cool. But this is a 1967 GMC 5500. And it did have a V6, and a lot of people don't understand that, but they made big V6s, like 350 cubic inch V6s, big cylinders. So it's not your typical V6 you're thinking of. A lot of these big trucks back then had that. But what caught my attention on this was it's short, there's no air brakes, don't have to worry about anything like that. It's got a 5-speed in it with a 2-speed electric switched rear end, so it's a 10-speed. It's got dual exhaust on it already. I'm expecting this to run. We don't believe it's stock. He had it soaking. It was basically a starter. It was clicking. It's got electric, everywhere. So it could be a bad starter. It could have been a little seized up, but they'll work their way out if you soak them. So nobody really put a wrench on the crank because you can bust off the bolt and the crank on those. So you don't want to do that. Well, anyway, give me a couple days, but I believe this is going to be running very quickly. So I'm expecting it. So let's just say that. And this may be our rat rod for the year to use while I'm waiting on my engine for my truck. It's a lot of money going on the engine on the truck, so on the 60. So more than I've ever wanted to put into anything in my life. And it started out as a free engine that had mice inside the engine, all kinds of damage. Ended up having to have it honed out, and didn't have to rebore it again, but it had to, new pistons, everything, new cam, all that, new heads, the whole works. So it's going to be fun though. So anyway, I thought I'd show everybody this cool truck. It's only 17 feet from the bumper to the back. I might have to move the back axle a little bit forward for the bed to make it look cool, but what really caught my attention on this truck is I'd never seen a grill like that on one. I just hadn't never come across one like that. not to mention, you know, with the headlights like that, but it was the butterfly hood. Seen plenty of these short, stubby trucks like this. Now, I don't know that this is classified as a co, because it's really not. I mean, it's shorter than your average one, but so anyway, I gotta go get gas. I ran out of gas for the pressure washer, so stay tuned when we get her all done cleaning her up. But that's just a look right there at the hood. See how dirty she was and how she's cleaning up those different colors and everything. Really cool. Anyway, I'm signing out.